going on, guys? First video I've made in about a week, and I have this feeling of a little bit of guilt, and I've had some really strange feelings that I've been going through over the past couple weeks, and I would just want to share a couple of those things with you guys. So, Gabby and I, as you guys might know, you can see this box behind us, Leadership Retreat 2020. I don't even remember what date that was because the last 2 weeks have been a blur, but we sent our kids off to my parents' house. Her and I attended the virtual leadership retreat. We went out to eat dinner. We did a couple things. Turns out Saturday night, the last night of the event, I absolutely crashed at about 8 o'clock p.m. And slept from like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday on, and I was starting to get like this itch in my throat. I couldn't taste very well, and I was extremely exhausted. So went and got tested on Wednesday, positive for COVID-19. So Gabby and I have been experiencing that for the past couple of weeks. We've been resting up, drinking tons of water. I lost like 8 pounds just because I haven't had an appetite. And one thing that I want to share with you guys is, like, I feel this big sense of guilt, or have felt, and it was about 4 days ago. I was just like, I'm the most patient, calm person that you'll ever meet, and like I lost it. I was feeling depressed, I was feeling anxious, I was feeling guilty. Like I went in the backyard and I screamed at the top of my lungs through this like stick at the back fence, and that is not like me. But I needed to get that out. That day I did my first workout, which was very light because my breathing was still a little heavy and difficult at that time. But I worked out really light, and then later that day I just bundled up and I took a walk. And that day was about 4 or 5 days ago. I've been working out every day since then, really light, and taking a walk every single afternoon in the sun, and I feel so much better. But what I want to share with you guys, the guilt that I felt really came from all this excitement of the leadership retreat, keynote speakers that inspired me, amazing trainings from incredible coaches with new things that I can do to help our customers and help our coaches see success. And I'm excited, pumped up, and then just crash. I'm just hit with this COVID-19 and exhausted, not working out, not in my routine, sleeping like half the day. And I really felt this guilt, like I'm supposed to be like teaching my coaches these things and working not harder but smarter, like 10 times what I'm doing, and I have that capability, but then I was just smashed with something. And what I want you guys to know is that that happens to every single one of us, whether it's COVID-19 or something else. We're gonna have trials, we're gonna have obstacles, and it's how we come out of those. And one of my favorite quotes is, if you get knocked down, if you can look up, you can get up. And that's kind of the mindset that I'm taking right now. I can look up, I've gotten up, and I'm taking those steps forward. So the first step that I had to do, I had to forgive myself that the past 2 weeks I haven't had the energy and I haven't put in the work that I wish I could have put in. I forgive myself for that. And what that does is that gives me the ability today to do the very best that I can. Even if it's this video, unscripted, not quite sure what I'm gonna share, I'm gonna show up and do the best that I can. So that's one thing, is forgive yourself. If you've fallen off track or you've hit an obstacle and you have not done what you thought you could do, you must forgive yourself so that you can move on. Second thing is, I realize the importance of nutrition, like feeding your body, getting all of the calories and nutrients that you need through all of the different things that you need. Good carbs, veggies, drinking all the water that you need, good lean proteins, all of those things. If you're not getting those things, you're not drinking the water, you're not exercising, it will affect not just your physical state, but your emotional well-being as well. And I felt that in those feelings of feeling slightly depressed and anxious and whatever those feelings that I was feeling. I am not used to that because I've been so consistent in my nutrition and my workouts over the past 10 years. What I can tell you is, even though I'm still coming out of COVID, like I slept till 10:30 a.m. this morning, even though I'm still tired and a little groggy and coming out of this, I can tell you that my mental state, my mental well-being, and my emotional well-being improved 100 times when I started taking those walks. I started making sure that I was eating enough, even though I didn't feel like eating because my taste is gone, and getting that physical exercise in, I felt so much better. So guys, my advice to you is, if you don't feel well, if you're not feeling like you know you should be feeling like a champion, do those simple things. Drink water first thing when you wake up. Read good books. Listen to good personal development audios. Do 30 minutes of exercise. And if you don't have a program, go for a walk. Go for a light jog. and then forgive yourself and take the next step forward. Guys, I wish you guys the best. I'm back, and I feel so much better knowing that I'm here. So, last thing, in the last 60 seconds, people asking what kind of symptoms have we experienced with COVID-19? For us, extreme exhaustion. It knocked me flat on my butt. It started with an itchy throat. And then just this feeling of, they say that you lose your sense of taste. Like, I absolutely lost my sense of taste. My throat just felt weird, not like a sore throat, not like swollen. It just felt weird, and I lost all sense of taste in the back of my tongue and in my throat, and then just extremely exhausted and tired. So I just slept a lot over the past 2 weeks. And those are the symptoms that we have in it that turned into a really bad wheezing cough. So I really feel for those that might have asthma or breathing problems, because it was super difficult to breathe, and I'm in fairly good health. So make sure that you guys take care of yourself, wear your mask, protect others. If you get sick, stay home. And then for me, staying home was extremely difficult. So mask up, bundle up, and take a walk every single day. Get out of your house when you can, so that you can take care of your emotional and mental well-being as well. Have a great day. We are back to finish this year strong as an elite team. A super shout out to Tamara Cox, Lindsay Livingston for getting their ranks back, and all of the incredible coaches that advanced their business for the first time. Lee Bartlett, incredible human on our team, advanced his business to the rank of Emerald. We're seeing tons of progress. We're on track to be an elite team this year, which I'm super pumped about, because that will be year number 7 for us. And I'm just grateful for the team that we have that stepped up and led calls for our team while I was sleeping for 2 weeks straight. Love you guys. Have an incredible day, and see you guys next time.